You guys, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I hope everyone had a great weekend, as good as possible. We're going to be talking about Kody Brown from Sister Wives. As you guys probably know, he appeared. Well, it hasn't came out yet, but he went on Special Forces. Now, this is a show that um it's challenging. I mean, these are real life men who have been in the special forces who make the cast members do the same things they did when they were a part of the special forces. And this is not like an elimination style show. This is I give up and quit. You do what you can until you give up and quit. And at the end of it, whoever's left, they are the winners of the show, right? Well, Kody Brown, he is set to appear on season 4. It's already filmed, so he already knows the outcome of how well he did. This is this is casting brilliance. I can't wait to watch the season he is on. We will be watching it live on my TikTok channel, okay? So if you don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me on TikTok because it airs, I think, September 25th, and we're going to be watching it. Right now, we are watching Welcome to Plathville. We're watching the Chrisleys. Monday, Wednesday nights, we're watching stuff on TikTok. And once this starts, we'll be watching this as well. Okay. So go follow me over there. But Kody admits that he couldn't hang. So much so that he had to fake wheezing. He said at a moment he got tired and was shivering. His teeth were shivering. And to conceal the fact that like he was cold and he was shivering, he pretended to wheeze because he thought if the DSs heard him his teeth shivering, they wouldn't like know that he was struggling. So they would really kick it into high gear on him. So instead he decided to wheeze. But I'm like, well, if they hear you wheezing, would they potentially kick it into high gear? I don't know. He also admits, well, he says that he didn't really give it his all, that he had more physical strength that he didn't really give, that he never gave it his all. Now, Kody's 56. There's guys there, a lot of the guys there. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Girl, yes, Ashley. Yeah, before I put on this face, it's rough every day. Every day, girl. But Kody is 56, so I'm going to give him a little bit of grace, because he's 56 years old. He's going up against, 24-year-olds, 32-year-olds, 33-year-olds, 38-year-olds. I don't know how many people is like his age, but he is one of the older ones on the show. But we're going to go over this article and then we're going to watch a clip where he talks about this. He also talks about Robin and not wanting him to go, but then once he went, being excited to watch him on the show. So we're going to go over this article from Us Weekly because he sat down with them and did an interview. Jessica said he shouldn't have tried at his age. Okay, so Kody Brown says he faked wheezed on Special Forces, so the DS leaders wouldn't try to push him more. There's a few people that I'm excited to see on this season. All right, so it says Sister Wife star Kody Brown tried to lighten his load while filming season 4 of Special Forces World's Toughest Test. The experience was interesting. There's not a dull moment. Even when you're sleeping, you're just worried you're going to get woken up in the middle of the night and dragged out into a pool of cold water in the dry desert. Kody, who is 56, said, "My teeth chattered." Kody also recalled that directing staff, DS instructors, would sort of haze the recruits. He says, "I don't even know what they call the punishment. We're standing and I've been in this water and I started to shiver. I don't want the DS to see that. I don't want them to see any signs of weakness because they'll play on that." To conceal his teeth chattering, Kody played up a fake wheeze to make it seem like he was pushed to his physical limits. When we had been just run ragged, I was wheezing and it was a little bit fake. I figured if they thought I was working really hard, they wouldn't try to push me more. I might need to save some energy for later. So I'm sitting there doing press ups and I'm like wheezing. Kody added, "I knew that my limits physically were never reached. I had more to give physically." Not all of Kody's physical responses during the special force task were fake, though. He says, there was one time when my muscles gave out, where we were supposed to be swinging across monkey bars. I had sand on my hands and I couldn't cup the monkey bars. I just didn't have the strength anymore to do it. While Kody admittedly struggled with the obstacle course, he looked over at fellow recruits Eric Decker, Andrew East, and Mark Estes passing the test with flying colors. They all had the strength to do it, and I had just lost my hand strength, Kody said. I was weaker than them. I just had enduring fortitude. It's all just some endurance. Kody also told us that DS team clobbered him in an emotional and mental place. Hank, I was so ashamed because I had just made a huge mistake in leadership. Oh, let's see. Yeah. I was so ashamed because I had just made a huge mistake in leadership, Kody added of a separate challenge with Andrew's wife, Olympian Sean Johnson East. It was all just training, but it was embarrassing and sad because in reality, if it would have been a combat situation, both of us might have been dead. So Special Forces World's Toughest Test premieres on Fox Thursday, September 25th at 9 p.m. So like I said, we're going to be watching it on TikTok, but we're going to watch a couple of the clips that we have right here. Let's see. All right, so here's where he talks about the fake wheezing.
Experience was interesting. I mean, there's not a dull moment. Even when you're sleeping, you're just worried you're going to get woke up in the middle of the night and dragged out into a pool of cold water in the dry desert where you're going to evaporative cooling is going to make you. I chattered. My teeth chattered. There was one point where we dragged through water. We're running. They're sort of burning us, or I don't know what it's called. The hazing, the burning, the smoking us, or I don't even know what they call it, the punishment. And we're standing and I've been in this water and I started to shiver and my teeth started, and I don't want the DS seeing that. I don't want them seeing any signs of weakness because they'll play on that. But I do remember when we had been just run ragged, me wheezing. Mm-hmm. And it was a little bit fake because I figured if they thought I was really working hard, they wouldn't try to push me more and I might need some energy for later. So I'm sitting.
Part of me is like, did he really start wheezing and in an attempt to not look maybe weak, now get on here to say, oh, it's kind of fake. I was trying to reserve my energy. I don't know. Do we think Kody will be a bigger than Sandoval in Special Forces? That is the real question. What's so crazy is how JoJo Siwa outdid like a lot of people in Special Forces. That's pretty wild. JoJo Siwa, like the Bose girl. Yeah, I don't want them to see weakness, so I pretend to wheeze. I know, right? I'm like, what? Wouldn't they see wheezing? I don't know.
And they're doing press-ups, and I'm like wheezing. And then there was one time when my muscles gave out. We were supposed to be swinging across monkey bars, and I had sand on my hands, and I couldn't cup the monkey bars. I just didn't have the strength anymore to do it. The other guys, I know that Eric and Andrew and Mark Estes, they all had the strength to do it. And I had lost my hand strength. Really? Yeah. I was weaker than them. I just had enduring fortitude is all. I just had some endurance in me.
I know that Teresa's daughter, Gia, also made some comments about Kody, saying that he was he just looked out for himself, that he didn't look out for the group when they would do group challenges, that she felt like he was always more concerned about himself than the group. We have another clip where he talks about how Robin felt about this.
The kind of wife that has concern for everybody. And so she's a worrier and she's going to worry about me. And she's like, I don't want you doing that. I'm like, mm-hmm.
What a face to make.
Look, it's the first thing you learn when you step into it is like, this could kill you. You might die.
I wonder if they have to sign a waiver. I bet they probably do. To be honest, I bet they probably do have to sign some sort of waiver because I mean, a lot of the things that they do really are dangerous. I mean, I'm sure they have like EMS and, they have emergency personnel on site, on standby, but really some of the things they do are quite dangerous. So I do wonder if they have to sign some sort of waiver.
And we're serious. So don't be stupid. And it's like, well, maybe going was stupid, but it's the kind of challenge that, you almost relish. It's like at my age, the idea of having a purpose to get into the kind of shape you need to be for this was just marvelous. It was almost spiritual. Robin's proud of me in every way, with the exception of how I use a talented tongue to when I'm forgetful, I'm not well behaved and I say mean things about people. So I'm like, she's proud of me in every way except for when I run my mouth
Which is most of the
about
time.
my opinion of others.
Which is most of the time, Kody. But yeah, you guys. So it's kind of weird because JoJo is not on the same season as Kody. JoJo was on, I think, season 2. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, season 2. And she literally came in like 3rd. I mean, she was like the last 3, right? She was the last 3. You are welcome. So yeah, in one breath, he's like, I faked wheezing because I didn't want them to push me any further. I didn't make it across the monkey bars. I just wasn't. I was weaker than the other guys, which the other guys were younger. But then he also says, like, I was never pushed to like my full capability physically. Like, I never, like, what? Me, I know. I was so here for JoJo Siwa. I was like, girl, you get it. You do the dang thing. I'm curious how long Kody Brown's gonna last. How many episodes is it? Let's see. How many weeks is Special Forces show? Because I'm curious. 5 weeks. How long do we think Kody Brown's gonna last, you guys? That's good, Miss Bug. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'll show you guys who all is on this season. Let me find the cast. Bear with me. Oh, I'm so tired too, you guys. I'll show y'all the cast. All right. Brittany from. Okay, so you have Teresa, her daughter Gia, Eva, she's America's Next Top Model, Brittany from Vanderpumps, Kody from Sister Wives, Jesse Smollett from what's the show that he played on? Ah, it's at the tip of my tongue. What did Jesse Smollett play on? Oh, JS says, couldn't reach his full capabilities as a husband or a father either. Empire. Just a Empire. Girl, I was holding my tongue on that one. I was just not gonna say nothing, okay? Randall, NFL player. Jesse, a singer. Eric, Sean, Olympic gymnast. Andrew, former NFL player, or an NFL player. Mark, who's a TikToker. Chanel, who's a supermodel. Brianna, who is Barstool sports podcaster. Johnny, NFL player. Ravi, who's an actor. Christy, Olympic soccer player, and Nick, who is an NBA player. Doesn't Nick have a baby with Iggy Azalea? Iggy Azalea. Yes, Janie, that is who he is. I was just gonna, I was gonna not say anything. You said it, I didn't. But I'm glad somebody did, so I didn't have to. I'm just kidding. So that is the cast. Let me see. Who do we think is gonna leave first? Okay, I'm gonna say Brittany will probably be the first one. I like Brittany, but she is very like just like spoiled. Um, she's having to leave her son at home. She has a very young son who is autistic. So she's having to leave him at home alone, at home, not alone. I mean, with the nanny and with Jax. So I figure she's going to be one of the first to leave, really. I get you, Jessica. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm gonna make a list of who I think is gonna leave first. I'm gonna say Brittany's gonna be number one. We're gonna reference this list as they leave. Y'all think Teresa will be number two? I'm gonna go with Teresa number two. I think her daughter can last a little bit longer. So we're gonna go with I'm gonna who do I think? Y'all, who do we think? Okay, so we got Brittany and then Teresa. Who else? Who's number three? Shelby says Teresa's gonna make it to the end. Okay. Maybe so. I don't know her. I didn't watch Housewives, so I don't know. She has street cred after going to jail. I guess that's true. Okay, want to go with Brianna? She's a sports podcaster. So she probably, yeah, I mean, we can go with Brianna. Let's go with Brianna. Teresa want to buy. Okay, we're gonna scratch Teresa from number two. I don't know her like that, so we're gonna go Brittany, Brianna. Who's number three? We got. I'm gonna go with the model, just because I don't know the models. Kody is three. All right, let's go Kody number three. All right, that's funny. All right, number four, we're gonna go Stardust. True story. True story. I'm gonna go Chanel, maybe. I don't know. She looks like she could be a bad Mama Jamma. You know what? Let's go number four, Jessie. Number four is Jessie. I can probably only do the top five. Maybe number five is the singer, Jessie. What's her last name? Jessie. Yeah, they did. All right, let's see. So we got Brittany, Brianna, Kody, Jessie, and Jessie. The first five. Who is Sean? I don't think I've ever seen her. She is an Olympic gymnast. So she's probably going to make it a little bit. I feel like the NFL players might make it a decent amount of time. I don't know about the TikToker. He looks like he looks like he's pretty stout, but Christy is a Olympic soccer player, so I'm going to give her a little cred. I don't know. I feel like she might can make it. I don't know. The rest of them I'm kind of unsure about. So I'm going to go with the top five. Now, y'all go follow me on TikTok, because when this airs, we're going to be watching it and we're going to see how close we are to the list. Okay. We got Brittany, the first one to leave, Brianna, the second one, Kody, the third one, Justy, the fourth one, and Jessie, the fifth one. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Kody Brown left first? Do we know if any of them has any prior experience with military training? I have no idea. I have no idea if any of them has any prior experience in military training. I don't think so, Miss Bug. I don't think like that's a stipulation. So yeah, we're gonna be watching it. It starts. Let me go back to when it starts. I think it's the 25th. September 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you don't have a way to watch it, you can watch it with me. Okay. So I go live on TikTok, and when the show's on commercial, I put it on my face. We talk about what we saw. When the show's playing, I flip the camera around and I put it where it faces my other phone playing the show. So you can watch it, you can hear it, you can watch it with me. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. He's going to cry all the way back to Robin. I know, right? I feel like he's already trying to make excuses. Like, well, I never gave it my all. I mean, I never gave. I was trying to say, like, preserve some of my energy just because. So that's why y'all gonna see me wheezing on there. My teeth were chattering at first, and you're gonna hear me wheezing, but I did that intentionally. Like I feel like he's already making excuses. And he even talked about how he's embarrassed that he did not he wasn't a good leader, which we know that. We know that. All right, you guys. So leave me your thoughts. Make sure you follow me over on TikTok if you want to watch this with me. I'm not shocked to hear. I mean, I really, when you look at the men that he's competing with or against, if you want to look at it that way, I mean, yeah, technically against Kody Brown. Oh my goodness, let's look at this again because to be quite honest, it's kind of wild. All right, y'all look at this. You got look at the other men he's going against. Randall, NFL player. Eric, NFL player. Andrew, NFL player. Mark, TikToker, but he still looks pretty built. Johnny, NFL player. Ravi, actor, but he still, I mean, he looks decent. Nick, NFL player. So they literally have all the men are like NFL players with the exception of like 3. Well, 4, including Kody, but all of them look decently built. Even the women look stronger than Kody. Yeah, that's so funny. That is so funny. I don't do OBS. I use StreamYards to go live here, but I go live on my phone on TikTok. I don't know how to I am in TikTok on my computer, but I don't know how to go live from my computer, so I just do it from my phone. So which I mean that would be a better way. I need to look into that to see how to do that. Kody seems like the oldest one there. I think he is. I think he is the oldest one there. You got Kody's 56. Mark, where's Mark? Mark is 24. Johnny is 32. Andrew is 33. Eric is 38. I mean, Ravi and Randall might be out of the guys, they might be close to his age. And then Teresa, as far as the women, might be close to his age. But yeah, Kody might be the oldest one there. Let's see. I'm gonna ask. All right, Robbie is 46, so he's 10 years younger. Randall Cobb. And he is 35. Okay. So he is definitely the oldest male there. How old is Teresa? Teresa's 53. So, yeah, Kody's going to be the oldest one there. Yeah, Kody's 56. So it looks like he's the oldest one competing. So we'll see. I mean, listen, if he don't leave first, being the oldest one there, I'm gonna give him some. I'm gonna give him some props. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be generous to him. But anyways, you guys, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going to be watching. If you want to watch with me, just make sure you go follow me over on TikTok. Also, be live over on TikTok tonight. We're going to be watching. Oh, what did we say we're going to watch? No, never mind. Tomorrow. Tuesdays, we're going to do the Chrisleys. Wednesdays, we're going to do Plathville. And then when this show comes on, we'll start doing this show. So follow me over on TikTok. Leave me your thoughts. How long do you think Kody's going to make it? My potential father-in-law is in his 60s and has been a Boeing for 30 years. He makes them all look wimpy. What does the FL stand for? The FF. A Boeing flying. Miss Bug, help me out. Definitely can't wait to see. I can't either. I thought he said he went all the way. I don't think he said fire. See, I thought firefighter, but I'm like, a Boeing, isn't that an airplane? So is he one that like drives the airplanes that like douses water out over like forest fires? That's why I didn't think firefighter, because I thought, well, airplane, Boeing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think right now they're not supposed to say how far they went. So if he has said that he made it all the way through, he is in violation of his contract because he's not supposed to say that. Okay, that's really cool. Got you. Oh, okay. All right, you guys, but leave me your thoughts. Hit the thumbs up if you guys don't mind. My channel is literally suffering because I haven't been able to work much lately. So if you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up button. Come back and hype this video up, and we'll be back later with more. Farrah Abraham is speaking out against her ex-boss, Morgan. Morgan made a comment about Charlie Kirk. Farrah's not happy about it. So we'll probably cover that next. So make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one in about maybe an hour. Bye, guys.